Greetings, hope you're doing well. Today I'm doing a quick review of the new Touché Amoré record titled Lament. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoy the video. This is the newest album from post-hardcore group Touché Amoré, who are coming off of their last album, Stage 4, an album that centralized around the death of frontman Jeremy Bolton's mother. It was a gut-wrenching album that hit harder and harder at every turn. So 4 years after the release of Stage 4, ironically, their new record Lament, while not as contextually engaging, adds another great album to their discography. The themes of this album explore topics like depression, anxiety, loss, and hopelessness. And while the band's sonic leanings are in favor of a loud and noisy post-hardcore sound, there are subtle uses of like bluegrass on the dusky track A Broadcast, and also utilizations of math rock on the anthemic Reminders, which also features Julian Baker on the back end of the track. So in terms of a sound palette, there is a lot of familiarity baked into each song using similar methods of progressions and builds and bridges and melodic arrangements. And usually this would be a quality of a record I would come to dislike, but on this album I think the band finds ways to employ similar sounds without fatigue by kind of filtering them in this gritty and raw presentation. Jeremy vocally still has that windpipe grating delivery he is known for, while also earnestly delivering these personal lyrics of his current well-being, thoughts, and feelings. And really from start to finish, this is a consistent ride with a few hitches here and there. Some standout highlights for me include the title track, which has this beach guitar tone as Jeremy is singing about his vacillations between lamenting and not learning from his experiences. Limelight talks about the inherent fragility of a human being, our bodies wearing down, our emotions getting the best of us. The melodic element of this track is more used as a way to get these thoughts off of Jeremy's chest. And I thought the closer of Forecast was excellent too. I love that the piano-led first half of the track is just so raw. From what I was able to gather from the lyrics, Jeremy is speaking to his mom, mentioning all the things that have happened since they last spoke, including finding out the hard way that his friends were not there for him when he expected them to be, using what Jeremy sees as excuses like needing space. And there's also this line about how Jeremy has lost more family, not to cancer, but the GOP, citing these personal and political beliefs that has resulted in a rift. And then the second half just comes in with these roaring guitars as Jeremy just screams that he's still out in the rain, that the storm in his head has not yet subsided. It is a powerful and bittersweet closer to the album. Really the only tracks I wasn't a big fan of included Exit Row, Savoring, and Deflector. Exit Row has a pulsating instrumental, but I found the songwriting to be a bit bloated in regards to how many times one verse is recited on here, especially given that it's only 2 minutes long. It just got a bit monotonous. I was not digging the melody on the track Savoring. I felt like I have heard this melodic structure quite a bit up to this point, which I did mention earlier, but on this track it's just weakly implemented. Despite the intense vocal performance, I feel the exact same way about the track Deflector. So overall, I thought this was another great Touché Amoré album. It's punchy, it's raw, it has a lot of heart to it. Highly recommend this one, especially if you were a big fan of Touché Amoré, but you know, you probably heard it by now. So those are my thoughts. What are yours? Let me know down below, and I will see you guys on the next video. I'd give it a